We're going to send you home with this one tonight, folks. We thank you so much. I mean it from the bottom of my heart that I honestly thought we were going to have 3 people here tonight. I really did. So thank you so much for making this night really special for me. I really appreciate it. Yay. So 2003 was a big year for me because I damn near died. That's a true story. I broke my neck. I used to race mountain bikes, and I was out there defending my honor. I was the Southeastern Regional Champ for old guys back in 19, whatever it was. And I decided I was going to try to go back and win one for the Gipper. And I was up in Gainesville, Georgia, back at the old Agri Center, if anybody remember that up there. And I was out racing riding the course the day before the race just to see if I could find where the trouble was. That's no kidding. And I found the trouble. Did a head plan, and I don't know how fast I was going, but did a head plan. I still have the helmet. Wear a helmet if you're out there on bikes and motorcycles and stuff, believe me. And next thing I knew, my dad was a volunteer fireman, and he was the king of the exempts and all that kind of stuff, and always taught me safety and all that kind of stuff. Of course, I didn't listen to him. But 6 of his colleagues, even though he was from Buffalo and they were from Gainesville, dragged me out on a gurney. I was a mile in the woods. I'm laying there on the kind of a puddle, this is a true story, and I crashed. And most of the time when guys crash on a bike, they're okay, and you go by and someone says to you, hey, you okay? And everybody goes, yeah, I'm fine, Well, the guy went by and he said, you okay? I said, no, send help. I could barely talk. So, the whole God thing and spirituality and all that, I don't want to get into that, okay? I really don't. But 100 yards down the path was the guy that designed the course, who was an EMT, that's the guy that saves your life, with a radio and a motorcycle. He was on me in seconds, called the fire department on his radio, and he knew exactly what position to put me in, so that I wouldn't be permanently paralyzed or dead or whatever. And he's sitting there talking me through this whole thing. And his name was Joe. He actually designed the course there, and he saved my life, basically, that day. And so I went to the hospital. The doctor said, man, you are maybe the luckiest person because you got here in time. The swelling, and all your nurses and doctors out there know exactly what we're talking about. He said, you are the luckiest man alive, at least the luckiest man in this room right now. And I said, well, okay. And so I had my daughter bring me a guitar because I couldn't move my hands. I was still pretty messed up, really. They didn't know what was going to happen. And I had my daughter bring my guitar, and I started, learning how to play the guitar again, basically, in 2003. And after I took inventory of my family and all the things that meant a lot to me, I remember this as plain as day. I said, damn, I wish I would have eaten more ice cream. It's a true story. So, I eat ice cream now. I like ice cream. I see trees green and red roses too, and I see them bloom for me and you. I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies are blue, and clouds are white, darkest day, I say good nights. I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Colors of the rainbow, pretty in the sky, also on the faces of the people passing by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? Well, they're really saying, I love. I hear babies cry, and I watch them grow. They'll know so much more than we'll ever know. I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Big finish. I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Kirby Dreyer and Mark Ditzler are back there on sound. They've been with you all night. We really appreciate you all. Good night. Thank you very much.